Ya, selamat datang di episode pertama dari Main Bareng. Jadi hari ini kita bakalan main sebuah game yang seri pertamanya gue suka banget. Namanya Oh Sir. Jadi ini basically adalah sebuah insult simulator, dimana kita akan menghina satu sama lain. Jadi biasanya kalau berantemin tonjok-tonjokan, ini dengan hinaan. Nah, ini adalah seri keduanya, yaitu Oh Sir The Hollywood Roast. Jadi sini bedanya adalah pemainnya itu plesetan dari artis-artis ya. Jadi kayaknya bakal lebih seru. Ini baru pertama kali gue main. Gue pernah main yang pertama doang. Yang ini baru pertama kali. Yuk, langsung aja kita coba. Single star. Acting class, career, single scene. Oh, acting class ini kayaknya tutorial. Kita coba ya. Acting class, newcomer. Feels room.
Mr. Potter, it's so lovely when young stars seek advice from their more experienced peers.
Marilyn Morpheus and Dirty Potter. Terus gue ngapain?
I was about to offer you some red and blue pills, but I'm afraid I took all of
ini
them.
kayak pendahuluan.
Anyway, do you really want to know what roasting is? You have to try it for yourself. The first step is to pick the right subject, darling.
Jadi ini kayaknya nggak terlalu jauh beda dengan yang pertama. Jadi lu milih subjek dulu. Your last movie.
Now, I will show you how we did it back in the golden age. Don't worry, darling.
Jadi Marilyn Morpheus ini plesetan Marilyn Monroe jelas. Had terrible scenes.
Roast is a special technique that every star needs to master to succeed in Hollywood. Go ahead. Tell me what you think of my last movie.
Your last movie had terrible scenes. Wait, bisa di ini ya? Diajarin malah disuruh milih. Isn't even on IMDb.
Everyone's a critic. In return, I'll tell you a thing or two about your sidekick.
Kenapa sidekick gue? Yeah. And
I'll spare you the filthy details and end my sentence here.
apa itu? Your last movie isn't even on IMDb and a terrible scene, sweet. New Tom Hardy.
Come on. Stop trying to roast me and...
Your last movie isn't even on IMDb and had terrible scenes with nude Tom Hardy.
Booyah! Boom!
Oh, your sidekick drank your milkshake. Such a fabulous roast, darling, for a newcomer. This time you're on your own. I'm not a director, doll. But notice you now have 2 additional roast One more thing, Mr. Potter. There is a special piece with an exclamation mark that you can use to end your roast with a bit of extra pizzazz.
Serunya ini buat ending ya. Okay. Your iconic costume. Sometimes to end the film. The bad cop is a perfect metaphor for...
Once around, you can look at your script. This way, you'll have 2 new components to replace the ones you have in your hand.
Okay. Bisa kita ganti. Kira-kira bisa perfect metaphor for your ex. Some in films on words. Gak ada N. Kalau nggak ada, wah ya paling kita akhiri dengan and this is the whole story.
Some hipster indie film is reminiscent of Mark Wahlberg's rubber trouser hog.
Your iconic costume is a perfect metaphor for your ex. And this is the whole story.
How dare you say such things to a lady? Clearly, you have no respect for your elders. That's it for...
Okay. Yes, masterclass. Belajar apa nih masterclass?
In Hollywood, you have to let it all go, darling. Fear. Only then will you find ways to make...
Oh, continuation. Your favorite director? Service transforms into jadi ini buat lu
Your
nggak nyerang
therapist
sekarang,
ruined
tapi
your
lu
career.
buat kombinasiin kalimat lu untuk di turn
Now
selanjutnya.
you begin the round with...
Your favorite director transform into a fake shark. A fake shark. And is a weak version of... Anjir, gue mau pakai itu padahal. Your mom. And is rapidly decomposing. And
Your favorite director transforms into a fake shark and is a weak version of your mom and is rapidly decomposing.
oh, kelamaan dia adalah HN Beauty.
You
30.
are turned on by the uglier Olsen twin.
Of course. The uglier
Everyone has a
still
sensitive ego,
Olsen twin.
especially Hollywood stars. Discover
jadi
your
kita harus
opponent's
cari kayak
weak
weak
spot.
spotnya.
I won't tell you mine, darling. But surely it's not my
Surely
age
it's not
nor my
normal
look.
look.
We all know.
Your last plastic surgery. Apa ya? Was ruined by shit. A man bun. And smells like mothballs. And I mean that in the nicest way.
Your last plastic surgery was ruined by a man bun and smells like mothballs. And I mean that in the nicest way.
Gross. Roasted.
Your dad can't afford your red carpet dress.
Oh, maskulinitas kelemahan deh.
Repetition is an expert roaster's secret weapon. In Hollywood, we call it, let's pick a low-hanging fruit. Something that's an insult in itself.
Apa ya? Amen ban lagi, oke. Jadi lu pakai hinaan yang udah pernah lu pakai sebelumnya. Amen ban reminds me of your so-called career. And it's all done in CGI.
A man bun reminds me of your so-called career and is all done in CGI.
Well,
Ouch! Your mom went to rehab because of your next
Anjir.
movie. The
9.
disgusting modern fashion. You can never roast that enough.
Modern fashion. Main bar lagi. Jadi kita bisa combo 3 kali nih. Makes me think about your dog. Ya, pakai N juga gimana ya? N aja lah.
A stain-ridden casting couch is a drawn-on beauty mark.
A man bun makes me think about your
Your
dog.
Nggak nyambung sih, tapi yaudahlah.
Oh,
27 ya,
you
3
are a
kali.
shining star, darling.
Cerat.
But I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Oke. Oke. Jadi itu tadi tutorialnya. Langsung aja sekarang kita main. Apa ya tadi acting class tuh latihannya. Berarti sekarang kita ke single scene dulu ya. Kita coba main sekali dulu, oke? Nanti di video selanjutnya baru kita ke career. Siapa aja sini? Ada Dirty Pota. Informasi.
Avada Kedavra, punk.
Benar. Oh, dia kelemahannya adalah manliness. Bayu. So tough that barbed wire has a tattoo of him wrapped around its arm. Dirty Pota is a legend of the Old West, orphaned as a baby and raised in the desert by a swarm of thick of rattlesnakes, and developed a venomous temper and a full beard by age 11. On the run for Grand Theft Horse, he came upon Hog Farts, the ranch, where under the tutelage of a diverse faculty of wizard cowboys, he discovered the origins of his magical blood and mastered the arts of potion spells and scarf accessorizing. Now he rules the West with a fistful of one. Oh, ini kalau lu udah kayak mainin dia berapa banyak gitu ya. Siapa lagi sih? The Greasy Wizard ini pasti
Some like 'em shy, I like 'em shyer.
Gandalf. Whatever you heard, I'm innocent. Kelemahannya pada unik. Jadi ada banyak yang masih kekunci juga yang bisa dibuka kalau lu menangin career atau turnamen. Chain Blunt.
Girls just wanna have guns.
Blunt of Combat Swiftness. Chain Blunt ini maksudnya dari cewek dari James Bond. Ini yang tadi Marilyn No More.
Back pills are a girl's best friend.
Timeless classic. Paling kelemahannya itu.
I'll take a
Ini
stiff
kelemahannya
one.
kayaknya negara.
Martini,
Guns
that
of the
is.
Queen ya. Oh, cuma itu doang, 4 doang pertama. Oke. Kita coba pakai Gandalf or the Greasy Wizard.
The greasy wizard. Whoa!
Ini ceritanya filmnya atau backgroundnya. Want to fool them all, the good, the bad, and your mama. The good and the bad and your mama, of course.
Help! The town's been overrun by bandits, and the sheriff's been killed.
Kill.
Well, you better find a new sheriff.
What traits should I look for?
You need someone so nasty, so offensive, that
Perfect, you're hired.
Copy of Hans Zimmer epic score.
Movie with the new Doctor Who, and your so-called career is a James Bond knockoff.
oh,
Anjir,
your
14.
dog was hung because of another reboot.
12.
a star-studded gala, and that's not just the medication talking.
Ouch! As per the terms of my victory, I hereby name your new town Sheriff. Good luck against the bandits.
If I survived you, I
Kalau
can
kalian nangis.
survive anyone.
Me? This is the Old West. I'm the friendliest person.
Ya jadi itu aja untuk video kali ini. Kita baru ngelewatin tutorial sama nyobain pertama kali main di satu game ya. Seru banget, gue sendiri sih suka game kayak gini yang unik ya. Dan secara tidak langsung melatih bahasa Inggris lu, melatih grammar lu. Jadi kalau lu suka video ini, kasih tanda like, jangan lupa subscribe dan nyalain notifikasi, share ke teman-teman lu. Kalau emang banyak yang suka, gue bakalan bikin lagi video soal Sir di Hollywood Rose. Makasih udah nonton. See ya!